Hello, everybody. Judy Tuttle here with Tuttle Up Stamping. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator in Midland, Texas, and I'm so glad to be with you here tonight. I'm usually here in the mornings or afternoons, but I just had a lot on my plate today and decided just to pop in the evenings. Do you know, way back when I was teaching every day, I always did my Facebook Lives in the evenings. So we're just shaking it up a bit here. Today I had a meeting this morning and then hi Linda, thanks for joining me. I had my first stint as a substitute teacher and that was fun this afternoon. The kids were great. The staff was great. It was a nice experience. So I'm not going to do it very often. Hi, Roz. Thanks for joining me. But it was a good day today. So I got home about 3:30. My grands got home from being in Walt Disney World all week long. So I ran over there to see them real quick. And now I am ready to go with you for our 3D project for today. I think you guys are going to love this. I say that every day though. Am I just really conceited? I can say that today because I did not design today's 3D project. My friend Monica did, and we take turns designing and sharing with each other. It just kind of helps lift the workload a little bit. So I do think you're going to love the project for today. If you wouldn't mind giving me a little grace and letting me talk about some upcoming things. My big thing that I have coming up, and the one I really want you guys to get on and get registered for, is my Super Saturday Stamping event, which is January 25th. You can take this. Hi, Mary. Mary, nice to have you here. And you're watching me on YouTube, huh? I love that. Hi, Laura. Thanks for coming. My Super Saturday event is on January 25th in person, but you can also get it to go. And if you get it to go, you will get an exclusive Facebook page with video tutorials as well as YouTube links for those tutorials, as well as if you prefer YouTube over Facebook. We're going to provide both of those for you. And there are 3 classes to choose from for this event. You can choose 1 or 2 or 3. Of course, we hope you'll choose all 3. The first one is the Beautiful Hearts of Elegance class. You will make 4 cards and a awesome 3D item. You can choose that class for $45. You get over $35 worth of product, paper, ribbon, embellishments. You can see those metallic hearts there on some of those cards and that ribbon in there. It really is just a beautiful suite. The second class is called Wildflower Birthday. Stunning suite. I made a card earlier this week using this suite as well. Lots of gold, great birthday cards, great ephemera, great stamp set. And in this suite, you will make 4 cards and 1. Hi, Jeanne. Thanks for joining me. One kind of super card project, like an album type card. This class is $50 because you get the entire package of the Wildflower DSP so that you can have all the ephemera and all the paper. You have everything you need. So it's just a little bit more. So instead of a half a pack of DSP, you get a full pack for this class. And then the last one, you get the stamp set with you in mind, which is what you're seeing in the sentiments here in the background. But you're also going to get that Bloom Impressions Designer Series paper, some great fun folds in this class. You're going to make 4 cards and 1 super jumbo tag. You get the ribbon, you get the embellishments that you need to create all these cards, and you get the stamp set included in that class, okay? So think about joining one of those 3 classes for my Super Saturday. You can get it to go, or you can come in person to the Golf Course Road Church here in Midland. We have a big open space reserved for us with a kitchen and bathrooms nearby. It's going to be from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So a full day of making projects together. All right, one more thing. If you live in the Midland area, you guys, I have 13 people signed up for this right now, and all my house can hold is 15. So if you live in the Midland area or surrounding areas, even if you live in Andrews or Snyder or Abilene, or even anywhere in between, right? Big Spring. You can come to my house on February 10th at 6:30. You will get a paper pumpkin kit, a Valentine kit that makes 9 beautiful cards, and you will get to create 2 beautiful heart cookies with our premier cookie decorator here in Midland. Her name is Heather too. She owns the cookie encounter. Not only does she decorate, but she teaches cookie decorating classes. So that is going to be a fabulous night. I'm really looking forward to that one. And last but not least, celebration is a great time to join my team, or any team for that matter. If you join a team, you get 20% off all your purchases for as long as you want. But I'm going to tell you, my team is pretty special. You're going to want to be a part of it. Positive, encouraging, great group of stampers. I'm so proud of them. And none of them do what I do. Most of them are just happy getting their little discount on every order. So I would love for you to think about joining my team. During celebration, you can get this handmade design stamp set and 2 full packages of markers added on to your kit for free. If you don't want that, which why wouldn't you? But it's okay. We're all different, right? Tomato, tomato. You can also get instead $30. So this is definitely worth $91. It's your best bet to go that direction. Okay. All right. I'm going to move down to my hands here. There we go. Here is our celebration brochure. All the amazing things that you can get for free. I haven't even touched the surface on showing you everything. We did show you the heart-shaped bundle. We showed you some with the Bloom Impressions paper, but the Dance With Me stamp set is fun. My husband and I love to dance together. The Pick a Season stamp set gives you all the seasons in a stamp set. The Toadstool Gardens paper, we've played with that some. That's super fun. Celebrate Day to Celebrate. We're going to play with that one tomorrow. Friendly Seagulls, we have made 1 card with that. Fruit paper, this awesome Rainbow Celebration kit. We're going to play with that soon as well. And the Documenting the Day. All we've used from that is the sun so far. So we still have a lot to cover in the celebration catalog. Today, we are doing our last project for our online class to go. And like I've been saying all week, Stampin' Up! Really put a lot of energy into this suite. You can tell that because there's maybe 7 pages devoted to this suite alone in the mini catalog. So here's the beginning page, some beautiful projects there. Has a very Beatrice Potter look about it. Like the book, huh? We're using just the Storybook Friends bundle, but we are using the antique pearls, the ribbon, the plaid paper we've used, the Storybook Moments 12 by 12, which includes 2 pages of die cut. It says die cut designs. Ephemera is what they're calling it out there, and 1 page that's all these kind of labels and stuff on it. Okay, so that is super fun. If you want to take my online class to go this week, I'm going to show you everything here in just a moment. You need to place an order of $40 or more, and I would highly suggest that you add the Storybook Moments 12 by 12 paper, because I will not provide all the ephemera for you. You need to have that on your own. I don't have enough ephemera to do that, right? Does that make sense? But if you place an order of $60 or more, I'll throw in these antique pearls for you for free. you definitely need the Storybook Friends bundle to do the cards as we are doing them and the projects. You can die cut out of the DSP. You can use the ephemera. Super cute. Or you can stamp and color as they're showing you over here on this other page. Okay. So let me show you what we've already done this week. And then I can't wait to get you started on our 3D project. So this is one of the cards that we made on Monday. This one is all stamped. We didn't use any of the ephemera or the pieces out of the designer series paper. I stamped and colored that. Somebody Loves You. We used that plaid paper on the inside and on the outside. We had this fun duckling fun fold card that says welcome little one on the inside. Little flap fold here. Super sweet, right? And then how stinking cute is this little squirrel? Very Beatrice Potter looking there, isn't it? And we framed one of those houses out of the DSP. We put the ribbon underneath and some little pleats there. And we have a little squirrel inside swinging from a branch in the corner there. So those were our cards on Monday. And then yesterday we made this awesome stair step card. It opens up like this. Now, if you get this kit to go, I will go ahead and cut and score these pieces for you, okay? So that you have that all ready to go for you. Another little lady squirrel in there. It says, hello, friend. And then on the inside, thank you so very much. And so I love cards that can sit on a mantle or a desk or a table. So that is that one. Okay, so those were our first 4 projects. Do you guys like this? Are you enjoying the storybook moments? I am. I think it's way cuter than what I thought I would like, right? Yay! Hi, Luann. Hi, Monica. Hi, Michelle. I know, so sweet, right? So this is our little 3D project for today. My friend Monica designed this. It looks very Beatrice Potter. We thought we should use our book boxes since it is a Beatrice Potter themed project. This is so cool because this flap that holds the box together, normally you have to untape it and like glue it down, but she designed it so this little tab slides right under our label here on the front. Such a great design, and wait till you see the inside here. Okay, it opens and it pulls out of the box. Look at that, you guys. Now, what can you do with this little storybook box? Isn't it adorable? You can put gift cards. You can write little notes. You can put pictures and make this like a brag box, right? So cute. So I'm going to show you how we put this box together and how we created this little fun flap pull-out section on the inside here. Somebody Loves You. So this would be great for a baby shower to put gift cards or little notes, scriptures over the new baby in those places there, pictures of mommy and baby together. This would be something you would give that anybody would love, right? And so it all fits inside. We're going to close the box, and the little arm here is going to just fit right inside there. Totally covered with that designer series paper. Super fun and way easier than you think. So first of all, I want to tell you that these book treat boxes, I'm going to hold this up here, cost $10. You get 10 boxes in a package, and the number on them is 164048. This was part of, hi Imelda, hi Dana, thanks for coming, a part of the holiday catalog, but they must be carrying them over because they're not in the Last Chance store and they are still available, okay? So I'm going to talk you guys into ordering them here. Okay, so here we go. We're going to pull out our box pieces, and we get a box bottom, which is what this is right here. I'm going to show you how to put this all together, and the top of the box that makes I did that the wrong way. You want the adhesive on the inside. So we're going to fold, 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 and fold. And this is what's going to create the outside of our box right there. Okay. So I'm going to put these pieces just to the side, just a moment. This is all going to fold up and create the inside of that book box, but we're going to do that in just a second. Here's the key to the inside of the box. You are going to cut a 3 1/4 by 11 piece of basic white. Now, it doesn't have to be basic white. It really could be any color you want, but this is what Monica chose for our project. And it's going to go 3 1/4 by 11. You're going to cut it, and then you're going to score it at 2.5 inches, 5 inches, 7.5 inches, and 10 inches. 2.5, 5, 7.5, and 10. Okay, thank you, Roz, for sharing. I so appreciate that. All right, now this little tab right here that's left over is what we are going to adhere to the inside of our box to adhere this whole panel to the inside. Now let me look here on how I did this because I got a little confused. Yeah, we're right. Okay, so then this is going to go this, and then you're just going to kind of accordion fold this all in on itself. I try to just line up the sides as I go, and then this is going to go back like this on that score line, and this is going to create that accordion fold that's going to fall out from that book box. Now that I have all that folded, I'm going to grab my bone folder here. I hate how that bone folder like snaps against the glass mat and just makes that loud noise. Okay, there we go. So here is our panel that's going to come out from the inside. Okay, so I'm going to grab the bottom of this box. Again, everything that is adhesive, it's all going to get folded to the inside here. Let me grab my bone folder, get some good folds on this. Okay, this is going to fold up this way. This is going to fold up this way. And then my side little tabs are going to end up going inside the box, but I'm just going to fold them in for now. We don't even have to put adhesive on anything because these boxes are made with all the adhesive you need to keep this box together, which is super slick. Can you tell that I just used this bone folder to ink up a new ink pad? Not the best way to do it, but it was what was handy when I needed it. Okay, so this little fold line that's right here, I'm going to take this edge, that's the 1-inch edge, and I want to glue it right up to where that score line is right there. Okay, I want to glue it right there, and that's going to create, so everything, maybe I don't have to have it right up to the edge, but maybe about 1/8 of an inch off the side. Okay, so it's going to go right there. So I'm going to add glue just to this flap right here. If you guys are just coming in, you wait till you see this project finished. You're going to be stunned at what a great designer my friend Monica is. And it's not that hard. It really isn't. Okay, so this is going to get adhered, yep, right on the inside, right like that. I'm going to hold it down just for a minute because there is kind of a slick surface on the inside of this box. So I just want to make sure that it's all going to get pressed down really well there. It looks dark in here, but I think it's because it's just nighttime. We're used to doing this during the day. Okay, so that is how that is going to get adhered in right there. All right. So now, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and build my box. So what we're going to do here is we're going to fold up these sides that have the tabs on it, and we're going to push those tabs to the inside right like that, okay? Now this piece right here, this side piece has some tearing tape already built into it right here. Okay, let me grab my scissors. There we go. I found that if you put the scissors underneath in the middle. So you're going to push the tabs in like this, and you're going to roll this over and down to the inside of the box, and that adhesive is going to hold all of that together right there. And then we're going to do the same thing on this other side. Like that. I'm going to push my tabs in. I'm going to roll this over. It's a very strong box, so it will come together pretty quickly. Okay, so here we go. That's going to be, it's going to go this way, the inside of our box right there. So that tab right there is the up, it should be on the right side, what we glued right there to the inside of the box. Okay, now I'm going to grab some of my elements here. Okay, so let me pull all this out. For the inside of the box, let me grab some pieces here. We're going to need a basic white Greetings for All Season label. It is this label that is right here, curved on the ends, straight on the long sides. Okay, curved on the ends, so I cut that out right there. We're going to need that. We are going to need 3 panels, 2 from the DSP and 1 in Pool Party, that are cut 3 1/4 by 2 1/2. And these are the panels we're going to use on this fold out portion. Okay, so I'm going to take one of those panels right here, 3 1/4 by 2 1/2, and I'm going to glue this to the inside of my box. Don't you guys want to get this project in the mail this week in my online class to go? This is I think that this online class to go seriously surprised me at how much I loved it when I got started. I think it's super fun. Okay, so there, that one's going to go right there. The next is my Pool Party one, and you're going to skip one that's white, and you're going to put the Pool Party on the next panel right here. It should fit perfectly in there. So last night, right before I was going to bed, I got a text that kind of upset me. Do you guys know what I'm talking about when you get a text right before you're going to bed? And then I struggled to sleep, and I didn't sleep very good. Plus, we've been dog sitting my daughter and son-in-law's grandkid's dog. That's a golden doodle like mine, but he's about twice as big. Anyway, just wasn't sleeping good. Up, down, off and on. And finally, right at 4 o'clock, I got on my phone to see what time it was. And exactly at that time, one of the girls that I work with, okay, so now for this front one, we're going to use the opposite side of this Pool Party Lost Lagoon panel. It's going to go right here on the front, those little squirrels. Anyway, right when I looked at my phone at 4 a.m., one of my cycle bar family workers who has small kid, well, she's pregnant and she has a small son. She said, Judy, I've been up all night with a sick kid. Would you mind doing my 5 a.m. to 7 a.m. shift? And I thought, well, why not? I'm already wide awake. I might as well get up. So I got up at 4:30, went to cycle bar, worked until about 6:30. And then I had a meeting at 9:30. So it was quite the morning here. Okay, so here's my panel, and it's going on the inside here. And I'm going to decorate a couple of these panels. Okay, so this inside panel right here, we have one of our ephemera die cuts is this fence line here, this white picket fence. So I'm going to cut this right in half right here. And the cool thing is you can use this fence either way. It works either way. So I'm going to use it this way and attach that right to the inside of my box right there. I'm gonna add a little liquid glue to this fence line. All right, and it's going to tuck right inside that bottom right corner right there. Pretty cute, isn't it? Next, I'm going to go ahead and stamp my words on my label here. So I'm using Old Olive ink. Yes, I did share those, Kathy. And this box is so cool. You're going to love it. So welcome. That is not correct. I want to use the saying that says somebody loves you. We'll use welcome little one on the front. So somebody loves you. It's going to go right here. I'm going to ink it up just a little bit more. I just re-inked my Old Olive because after Christmas, it had started to get a little bit dry. There we go. Somebody loves you. Now to cover that little hole right there, I punched one of the butterflies out of the ephemera, and I'm just going to glue it right over that hole, and nobody will ever know that there was a hole right there. So there we go. Right like that. I might move it over just a tad. There we go. This is going to get popped up right on the inside of my box here. I did use dimensionals on the inside. I think there's plenty of room to have a little dimension on our inside projects. So this one is going to go right inside here. Somebody loves you. And then I grabbed this adorable little girl bunny. How cute is she? And she's going to go right here inside of my box, kind of looking up at that sign that says somebody loves you. Okay, so I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back side of this. I'm glad you love it, you guys. It's a very enjoyable project to make. Something kind of different that we've done before, but I think the book idea kind of fits the Beatrice Potter idea, right? That this is emulating. There we go. So there's my little bunny. There's the inside of my box. Super cute. Looks like a little shadow box. Right here on this blue panel, we had a lot of things we could grab, but I'm grabbing this little seedling, I don't know, what would you call it? Plant pods. I'll call it a plant pod. Okay. And I'm just going to put some dimensionals at the bottom here. Now, you could arrange this if you wanted so that just the very bottom of this has dimensionals on it. And then you could add like a gift card underneath it. You could still add a picture up here, right? So that is the inside of my box. That is all done now. I'm going to tuck that all in like that. Now, I'm going to work on the outside of my box, and then I'm going to put it all together, okay? So, for the outside of my box here, I have a piece for the front cover, the spine, the back cover, and this little latch right here, okay? Wouldn't that be fun? This would be a great little Easter thing. Tuck a gift card or even candy. There's plenty of room. Look, there's a good 3/4 of an inch of space in there to add chocolates and candy and all kinds of fun things in there. Okay, so we need, for the front and back cover, 2 panels that are cut 3 by 4. This is going to be the front and back, 3 by 4, okay? It is so darn cute, Kathy. I agree. How many of you have I sold on this suite since we started playing with it this week? I know a lot of you are demonstrators, but I think it's the reason why Stampin' Up! Has devoted so many pages of the catalog, the mini catalog, to this suite. Okay, so I'm just trying to get it as close to those edges as I can. I'm going to press it down. Use my bone folder to kind of squish the glue around and out. There we go. I'm going to do the same thing with this panel right here on the front. Okay. So I'm going to add this. Dana, you'll have to share your project with me when you get it done. Let me see what you did. Because there are so many ephemera options in this suite. Lots of squirrels, foxes, or sheep. There's kind of a weird looking goat that's kind of freaks me out a little bit. But, you know, it's not that I don't like goats. Don't say that. It's just that it's a kind of a weird one. I'll show it to you. If I remember at the end, I'll show you the odd looking goat. The ducks are all cute. But that goat, and there's a lamb that both look a little too human. Okay, so here the spine piece is 1 inch by, I probably forgot to tell you that, 1 inch by 4 inches. Yes, 1 inch by 4 inches, and that's going to go right up the spine right here. Okay, now Monica flipped hers over. I kind of liked the whole book being all one color, so that's what I'm doing. And then for my lock, I have a piece that's 1 inch by 2.5 inches, and it is going to abut right there and go right up that latch right there. Okay, so I'm going to add some glue to this. It's going to go right there. Okay, let me get my bone folder, press everything down, and then I can take my paper snips and start snipping things that are too long or too wide, all of those things. Okay, so I did pretty good here. There's just a tiny little bit right here. I need to curve my edges on my book and curve my edges on my little latch there. So I'm gonna just take my paper snips and just follow that curved edge all the way around. There we go. I'm going to do the corners of my book here. Curved edge. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing here. Hit that curved edge. And okay, there we go. There might be a little bit more right there. If you're being really picky, you can get it really close. Okay, there we go. All right, so here is my book cover. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put the inside to the inside. I'm going to attach it right inside there because that's kind of help me add some stability to this book to get everything I want to put on the front. Okay, so I'm going to peel off these adhesive strips. See how they've just made it so you don't even have to use your own tear and tape. They are doing all of this for us. I might make a bunch of these for my grandkids and their friends for Easter. And instead of saying, welcome little one, I could say happy Easter on it. Okay, I'm going to have to get my head in here, get this really centered for us. I'm going to stand up. There we go. Press really hard. That tear and tape is just going to attach to the bottom of that box. And look, it's not going to come off. Okay, so this is going to go right here. All right. And I'm going to start decorating the front of my box, which is not going to take any time at all. I got boxes for Christmas, but this did something else. It is so sweet, isn't it? It's just so sweet. Okay, so I cut one of the dies in the die set. We have used several of these frames, right? we used this frame right here. Let me pull this out twice on two different projects. We used it on this one with the squirrel, right? And we used it on this one with the house. And then we used this kind of filigree frame right here on our duck project right here, okay? So now I'm gonna use this more arch looking frame that just has the filigree at this top. And what I did is I cut it out twice. I cut it out of Mossy Meadow, and then I cut it out again in Pool Party so that the Pool Party can fit, the inside can fit right inside that Mossy Meadow, right like that, okay? So I'm gonna flip this frame over. I'm gonna line up that Pool Party inside my frame, and I'm gonna add some tear and tape to the edges here just to kind of hold it all together for me. Here we go. Get that really straight, and then I'm going to grab this tear and tape and just put it right over that seam right there. There we go. It's going to hold it together. Now that that's down, I have more freedom in my hands here. I'm going to put another one right here. I'm going to put a small one at the top and bottom. They were fun for Christmas for sure. I even went to a class where they did a reindeer kind of shadow box out of the boxes that was just adorable. So there is a lot of things that you can do with this. Okay, so here's my frame, but did you remember that we want to make sure that when we put this on front, that this little hinge right here can slip under, right? So we don't want any dimensionals right in here because we won't be able to slip that latch under. So I'm going to put dimensionals top, this side, and this side when it's flipped upside down, okay? I'm going to put a dimensional up there, a couple on this side right here, a couple at the bottom right here, and I'm going to avoid this side right here. So I think I can put another one kind of right there, okay? Leave a hole here for my latch. So with that said, my story before, I have really been up since about 2:30 in the morning today. I told my husband I will probably go to bed right after my Facebook Live video is over, and I don't want to be made fun of for that. So you're going to have to just deal with it. Sometimes when I go to bed early, he's like, "It's only 8:30. Why are you going to bed?" And I'm like, "I'm tired." Okay, there we go. So that frame's going to get put right there on the front, and look, this is going to slip right underneath it. Look. I don't even have to hold my box together anymore. It's going to all hold together. Isn't that super cool how she designed that? I think that was brilliant. Okay, so now I'm going to take the other half of this fence line, and now I'm going to glue it right here on this side right here. And let me look at it just to make sure. Yep, I'm going to put some liquid glue on the back. You could put so many elements on the back. You could make it look like a garden on the front. You could use a hedgehog, squirrels. I really think that this little fox chasing the butterflies was a hit of an element. So did Monica. So that's what we're using. Okay, so here we go. It's going to go right there, right like that. Super cute. Now my little fox is just going to get popped up right here. He's trying to catch those cute little butterflies. I'm going to use some dimensionals behind him. You're going to snip off an edge here on this one. Where did I put my paper snips? I see them. They're hiding over here underneath my card. A little skinny edge here for his tail. So I'm planning to be here at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. But as always, look for the magic penguin. He will guide you to the right time that I've decided. Sometimes I wait because if life gets in the way, I need to let you know. I don't want to say a time and then have to change it. So, but I am planning right now on ten o'clock tomorrow. Okay, so there's my little fox right there. And I have a piece of basic white. And for right now, I've cut it 1 inch by 2 inches, but I'm going to end up cutting all of that down. I'm going to grab my old olive again, and this time stamp Welcome Little One. Let's see how that did. Ah, good. Now, I'm going to cut this down a little bit. So it's 1 inch. I'm probably going to cut 1/4 of an inch off here. So I'm going to go to my 3/4 inch line right here. Hold that in place. Give it a good cut. Thin it out a little bit. And then I'm going to kind of diagonal cut my edges very close to the words here. So there we go. Right like that. And then I'm going to try to mimic that same angle here on this other side. And up here, I'm going to put this up here in this corner right here. Okay, but before I do that, I've pulled in, I thought this pink ribbon was a little too thick. I didn't want to cut it in half again like I did yesterday. I could have, but we have this beautiful gold ribbon. If I can find, here it is, gold twisted thread. It's part of the Marbled Elegance suite, and it's a very thin gold thread. Oh, best wishes to you, Linda. My husband's actually going in for a stress test tomorrow. You know, a couple months ago, he had a little heart scare, and they're finally getting him in tomorrow for a stress test. So I'm just looping this several times within my fingers here. I'm going to grab my scissors right like that. I'm going to grab a piece of tear and tape in my hand. So I hope all the best for you. Yes. I started today, Kathy. You missed that at the beginning. It was only a half day. That's all they've had available so far. This week is a half a day, which was today, which really ended up being just one class. So I guess they don't just pay for one class. They either pay you for a full day or half a day. So I had really a pretty easy go of it, except that they were freshmen, mostly boys, and they were kind of chatty, you know. So, but it was only 45 minutes and, you know, it was fine. It was fine. It was a fine day. I ripped the Band-Aid off. I went in and did it. And it doesn't look right now like there's any other jobs open this week. But I hear that in the spring with all the sports going on that a lot of the coaches are gone, you know. So there we go. Welcome, little one. Now, only one thing left to do. And this is, oh, you're so sweet. You know, I worried about it, and that's probably part of the reason why I didn't sleep very good last night either. But you know, it's all about just getting back in the saddle, right? Okay, so I put one of my antique pearls right there. I'm going to put a medium-sized one right down here at the bottom by his feet, and then I'm going to put a little mini one right in here by his neck. There we go. So here's our little project. Do you guys love it? I hope you love it. I hope it encouraged you to buy this suite or buy this class to go from me this week. So you get all the parts to make all these projects that I've done. So this little tab opens up. If you didn't see it at the beginning, this opens up and then this whole thing pulls out. You can add gift cards, you can add pictures, you can add little scriptures over the baby if you wanted to. I think it's just precious. And then it all tucks inside the little box. Definitely has a Beatrice Potter feel to it, and it all latches together. You could even add candies or whatever you want to the inside. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you liked that. I tried to give you all the measurements I could think of as we went along. And I don't always do that, but I thought it would be worth it this time for you to see how to make it on your own as well. And then these are the other projects we did this week. You know what? I'm going to pan out just a bit here. Whoop, there we go, so we can see everything. This was the little duck card that opens up. Welcome, little one. That's sweet. Happy spring with the little squirrel next to the picture and the strawberries. Swinging from the tree as well. And then this was our fun fold card. I think I'm still missing. Oh, here it is. Here's the one that we colored. Somebody Loves You, right? With that Timeless Plaid Designer Series paper that's part of this suite. Super sweet card. And then this one is our stair step card. I gave you all the measurements for that yesterday, how to cut this. But if you take the class to go, I'll cut this card for you as well. And then inside it says thank you so very much. So great spring card. Spring thank you card. So I hope you guys loved this. I would love your orders. And if you go to, let me go back to my face here. I've got my glasses on because my eyes are really tired tonight. Oh, show the goat. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, maybe you guys won't think he's creepy, but okay, so look at all these sweet bunnies in this picture. Oh, you can't see it because I moved. Here, let me put it back on my hands here. Okay, so here's the garden, the sweet squirrels, right? The sweet bunnies in the garden. That is adorable. Here's the panels, right? Okay, let's see if I can find that weirdo. Where is he? It's not this guy. That's not a goat, right? That's a fox, I think. Where is he? Maybe I thought the fox was a goat. Maybe I thought that one was is that a fox? What is that? Well, now I'm not seeing the creepy goat, so maybe I was making it up. And maybe I was delusional from getting, but here's the lamb. Isn't that funny? Here's a little squirrel. Here's another little lamb. They look Victorian, don't they? So I don't know. I'm guessing that, what is that? Tell me what that is right there. Hi, Becky. Thanks for joining me. You're going to have to go back to the beginning because this is an awesome project. I don't know if you've been here the whole time. Hi, Dana. Here is a bear, I think. So maybe there's not a goat. Okay, you guys, I'm losing it. So, maybe it's creepy that the goat looks like a fox, right? So anyway, bear with me. I've been up since 2:30 in the morning. So God bless to you all. I'm going to be back here at 10 a.m. tomorrow with another great project with a stamp set from the Celebration catalog that I think you're going to love. Join me at 10 a.m. Central Time tomorrow. Like, share, give me some love and some hearts. And thank you, Becky. I really am honored that you said that. and share me out to your friends. Let them know. I would really appreciate it. If you want this class to go, you go to tuddleupshop.com right there. I would appreciate it if you would use this host code RRX9QJJK. But either way, I will, if you don't use the host code, I'll reach out to you. But I would appreciate it if you would. And if you spend $60, I'm going to give you a package of these antique pearl embellishments for free as my gift, and you also get a celebration item. So think about ordering from me this week, and I appreciate your business always, and humbled that you would spend any time with me online watching me create beautiful cards and things for you. So God bless. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. We're halfway through, you guys. Can you believe that already? It's going so fast. So bye-bye.